Every time you pull up to a gas station, it feels routine. Swipe the card, grab the nozzle, fill the tank, drive away. But what if I told you that in those quiet, forgettable minutes at the pump, millions of drivers are unknowingly losing money every single year? Not because fuel prices are high, but because of what's happening during the fill-up. Something so subtle most people never question it. Today, you're getting an insider look into fuel-saving truths gas stations never advertise. Some of these will save you a few dollars here and there. One of them alone can save you over $1,000 a year without buying a single product. And once you know them, you'll never look at filling your tank the same way again. Let's start with something almost everyone does without thinking. When the nozzle clicks into your tank, your instinct is to squeeze the handle all the way down. Faster fill, quicker exit. But that rush is quietly costing you fuel. High-speed pumping creates turbulence inside the nozzle, breaking liquid fuel into vapor bubbles before it ever reaches your tank. The pump doesn't measure how much usable fuel settles into your car. It measures flow. That means vapor counts the same as liquid on the meter, even though it disappears long before it does any work for your engine. Tests on real-world pumps show that aggressive fueling can short you several percent per fill-up. Over a year, that adds up to the equivalent of an entire lost tank. Slowing the pump by just one notch keeps fuel denser, cooler, and more stable, giving you more of what you actually paid for. It takes seconds longer, but the savings quietly stack up. Stations won't mention it, because faster fills mean faster turnover and higher profit. And while we're standing at the pump, let's talk about one of the most expensive myths in modern driving. Premium fuel. It sounds better, feels safer, looks like you're treating your car right. But for most vehicles on the road, it's one of the easiest ways to waste money. Octane doesn't mean cleaner, stronger, or more powerful fuel. It simply resists knocking in engines designed for it. If your engine doesn't require premium, using it offers zero performance benefit, zero mileage improvement, and in some cases actually reduces efficiency. Millions of drivers pour higher octane fuel into engines tuned for regular gasoline every day, unknowingly burning billions of dollars collectively. Gas stations love this mistake. Higher margins, same product. Your car's manual already told you the truth. Premium is only valuable when it's required, not when it feels reassuring. Now imagine pulling into a station and seeing a massive fuel truck parked beside the pumps. Most drivers think nothing of it. But that moment is one of the worst times to fill your tank. Underground fuel tanks accumulate sediment over time. Rust, debris, ethanol residue, microscopic contaminants. When fresh fuel is delivered, everything at the bottom gets violently stirred. That contamination doesn't disappear instantly. 4 hours, the fuel being dispensed carries more debris than usual. That dirtier mixture burns less efficiently and can stress injectors, fuel pumps, and filters. You pay full price for fuel that delivers less energy. Stations won't block pumps during deliveries, because stopping sales costs money. But if you want better mileage and cleaner fuel, the smartest move is simply to drive away and come back later. You've probably also heard the advice to fuel up early in the morning because gasoline is supposedly denser when it's cool. That idea sounds logical, but it's mostly outdated. Modern underground tanks stay at nearly the same temperature all day long. Morning or evening makes almost no difference. What does matter, and what no one talks about, is seasonal fuel blending. Winter fuel is formulated differently to improve cold starts, but it contains less energy per gallon. That's why your mileage drops in colder months and mysteriously improves in summer. It's not your imagination, and it's not your driving alone. Understanding this helps you stop chasing fake fixes and focus on what actually works. Even when you do everything right, some pumps quietly short drivers without breaking any rules. Pump calibration drifts over time. Internal components wear. Hoses age. Inspections happen, but not constantly. A pump that's slightly inaccurate can legally operate for months. Audits have shown that a noticeable percentage of pumps fail accuracy tests every year, and most of those failures benefit the station, not the driver. The easiest defense is awareness. Look for current inspection stickers. Avoid pumps that look neglected, outdated, or rarely used. Small differences add up faster than you think. Fuel loss doesn't just happen at the station. It happens every mile you drive. One of the biggest silent culprits is a dirty air filter. When airflow drops, your engine compensates by burning more fuel to maintain power. That richer mixture kills mileage and increases wear. Many drivers go tens of thousands of miles without checking a part that takes seconds to inspect. If light doesn't pass through it easily, it's already costing you money. Gas stations won't remind you, because clogged airflow means more fuel burned per mile. Then there are your tires. Underinflated tires increase rolling resistance, forcing your engine to work harder just to keep moving. The majority of drivers run incorrect tire pressure, often without realizing it. Even a few psi below ideal can reduce fuel economy noticeably. And here's the nuance most people miss. The pressure listed on your door jamb is designed for maximum load, not everyday solo driving. Slightly higher pressure, within safe limits, reduces drag and improves efficiency instantly. It's one of the fastest MPG gains available, and it costs nothing. Short trips are another invisible fuel killer. Cold engines run rich. Catalytic converters need heat. Multiple short drives never allow your car to reach optimal efficiency. Two identical vehicles can have drastically different fuel consumption simply based on driving patterns. Combining errands and reducing cold starts can dramatically improve mileage over time, even if your driving style never changes. And let's talk about weight. Cars quietly carry unnecessary cargo for months. Tools, boxes, equipment, and used gear. Every extra pound demands more energy to move. Roof racks and cargo boxes are even worse, adding both mass and aerodynamic drag. Removing unused items and accessories immediately improves efficiency. It's one of the few MPG gains you can feel without touching the engine. Inside the engine, oil viscosity plays a bigger role than most drivers realize. Oil that's too thick increases internal resistance. Oil that's too thin risks wear. Manufacturers specify viscosity for a reason: balancing protection, efficiency, and operating temperature. Using the correct oil freeze power reduces drag and improves fuel economy quietly over thousands of miles. Even something as small as a gas cap matters. A poor seal allows fuel vapors to escape, forcing the system to compensate by adjusting fuel trims. A loose or worn cap can reduce efficiency more than most people expect. It's a tiny part with a surprisingly large impact. Climate control choices matter too. At city speeds, air conditioning loads the engine. At highway speeds, open windows create drag that's even worse. Knowing when to use each saves fuel without sacrificing comfort. It's not about turning systems off, it's about using them intelligently. Modern engines rely on sensors for precision. When oxygen sensors or airflow sensors drift, fuel economy quietly suffers long before warning lights appear. MPG drops slowly, making it hard to notice until the damage is already done. Simple maintenance can restore efficiency instantly. Idling is another silent drain. Engines burn fuel even when you're not moving. Just a few minutes a day adds up to gallons over a year. Modern engines don't need extended warm-ups. Gentle driving gets them to operating temperature faster and more efficiently. And finally, speed. Aerodynamic drag increases exponentially. Most vehicles hit peak efficiency well below typical highway cruising speeds. Just a small reduction can save gallons on long trips. Air resistance, not engine strength, is what drains fuel at higher speeds. All of these small losses add up. But when you understand them, you take control back. If even one of these changes helps you, imagine what happens when you apply all of them together. Before you go, hit like so this reaches more drivers who need it, subscribe for more insider car care knowledge, and comment your country below. I read every single one. And if you want to go deeper, check out the next video where we reveal reset techniques that solve problems most drivers never even realize their car has.